Glad to be here with y'all. I hope everybody's doing okay today. We're going to be doing a flight today with Aviatife. There's a flight I need to get done. And then I've got some announcements I need to make. We'll run this client first real quick. Alright, we'll connect to that, get the flight at least going there. Okay. What we got going Alright. Alright, so we'll start. Give them some sickness bags. We'll give them food. Alright. And let's start our tracking. Alright, so we got that going. The thing I didn't understand yesterday. Oh, that's not where I'm going. Here it is. Run this as administrator. Okay, that's right. Next. Oh. I gotta do one thing real quick. God, I forgot FSU was not running. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Now let's get packs. You stupid thing. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.
That's done.
Flight number 200. Provided flight ops 30.0.2. Task position window. Star title book back column. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2. Column. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.
And then.
Flight number 295.com. Number 0 company. Task position flight 1.1.0. Item column 335. Ops 30.0.2 profile. Star title book back column 5. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Flight number 295. Flight 1.1.0. Item. Flight 1.1.0. Item window.
Okay.
Flight 1.1.0. Item window. Data grid. Provided flight models.com. Data item 1 3. N3 Expo. Cargo ground service company pilot passengers. Warning. Data grid. Provided flight models.com.
Alright. So now.
Folder view list. Flight simulator. Sim market 14. Sim brief number. Sim files 3841. Sim files. Item view list. .stk 7.0.305 minutes 64 bytes. Select 1 of 8. Restream chat 6 of 8.
We'll go ahead and load Restream chat for you guys.
Restream chat. Click menu button submenu. Button disable. To prevent double posting, you want to enable chat timers and notes. You have to prevent double posting. You recommend to enable chat timers and one instance. Button enable. You want to enable graphic status. Graphic status. Graphic status. Graphic status. Graphic status. You want to prevent button disable. Click menu button submenu. Button disable. To prevent double posting. You recommend enable button. Disable button. Click menu button submenu. Sim files over Microsoft flight number 209 ops 30.0.2. Star title book back column 477. Restream chat row 1 column 117. Restream chat document. Menu button submenu. Button disable. To prevent double posting, you want to enable chat graphic status. Graphic status. Graphic status. Hello everyone. 1046. Restream audio. Enable button. Click title message. Edit. Click menu button sub. Graphic status. Graphic status. Graphic status. Hello everyone.
Alright, there we go.
Sim files row 1 column 207. Sim files. Item view list. Restream chat 6 of 8. Sim files. Restream chat document. Hello everyone. Provided flight 1.1.0 item row 1 column 2. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2 column 386. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.
Alright, you guys.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2. Restream chat row 1 column 2. Provided flight 1.1. Task position window. Flight number 295.com. Number 0 ops 30.0.2 profile. Untitled scenes. Untitled star title book back column 6 Microsoft Flight Simulator. Restream chat. Flight number ops 30.0.2. Ops 30.0. Start virtual camp. Start recording checkbox checked. Stop streaming checkbox checked.
Okay.
Folder view list. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.
Now we just need to.
Talking flight monitor. Hi.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Folder view list. Flight Simulator.
1 second.
TACX button to Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I'll be with you guys in a minute. Just hold tight.
Team Talk 5 Classic. Folder view list. Flight Simulator Officer 1541. FSATC Carry Flight Wire Installer 20. Flight Simulator Officer 6525. FS Airline 36. Flight Simulator Officer 6641. Copy C. Rename share lead top window share Stewart Administrator. Desktop list. Flight Simulator Officer 6641.
Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and.
Loader backslash form buttons. Connect. Load check with PLT flow button. No previous review mode. Screen review. Load check PLT start PLT flow. Or start flow. Or start THK messages. 28 start flow. Hold control plus. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.
Alright.
Gate 5 kind.
We are at a gate. Hey Andy. Me and you will be getting together today to do that live stream, by the way. I had some stuff going on last night. A little bit of a family thing happening. But you should have got my message, I think. Anyway, so we're doing this flight today. It's going to be interesting. We'll talk about the flight plan once we get it loaded here.
Good afternoon, Captain.
And then I'm going to show you a little bit about this AI, which is really interesting. Let me show you guys something. So here's the flight that we're doing, okay? On Aviatife.
Flight monitor.
Now.
What time? I have stuff going on this afternoon.
This is your flight attendant speaking.
It had to be this evening sometime.
If you have any trouble or need
Okay, so this is a pilot.
Talking flight monitor.
So I want to show you guys. Let me show this to you. Yeah, 6 is fine, Andy. So when you're on Aviatife,
front of you.
On the flight
If you're not
page, you
able
can
to
see who
comply
your
with these
staff
actions,
are.
please let a flight
And
attendant know. That
see,
way
it's got his name,
now's the time to clear
skills.
out any last-minute text messages
You can
if
go
you
to
need
speed.
but we
Now, when
ask
I
that
go
once
to
you depart
speed,
gate, put away any laptops or tablets.
now,
Thank you,
check
and
this
welcome
out,
aboard.
okay?
Graphic company Steve Lewis Alex Fair level 2. Privacy policy link. PM graphic 1 link. Notifications graphic button.
Okay.
Your message edit. No message field. Your message edit blank.
This is going to be my message. First, let's just say hello to him. Hello, comma. Good to have you on the flight today.
Today, flight today, blank, blank.
Now watch.
Hello, good to have you on the flight today. Your message edit. Smoothie, thanks for warning your message edit.
Hello. It's great to be here. Joining passengers like you on these flights is always an enriching experience. It's my pleasure to ensure that our journey from Indianapolis INTL to Maxwell AFB goes smoothly. Thanks for the warmth you've extended.
Now watch this.
Enjoy the flight.
Go ahead and give me a overview of our departure.
Go ahead and give me an overview of departure. Your message edit.
Some stuff he can do. Let's see what he gives me on departure.
Traffic at that time. We'll continue to climb until your message edit.
Sure, I'd be happy to give
Check
a brief
this out.
overview. Our departure today is from Indianapolis International Airport, and we are heading to Maxwell Air Force Base. We'll be taking off from the current runway, as per ATC instructions. Once airborne, we'll follow the assigned standard instrument departure, which provides us with altitude and course instructions to transition from the airport to the en route portion of our flight. The SID will be dependent on our departure runway and the specific routing as per our filed flight plan, potentially merges and navigational points depending on air traffic at that time. We'll continue to climb until we reach our cruising altitude.
Now
Traffic at
watch.
that time. Your message edit.
I'm going to ask him what runway should we use on arrival. What runway you think we should use
Talking
on
flight monitor.
arrival?
Sounds too generic.
What runway do you think?
It's really not though, Andy. They've came a long ways. It's not that bad.
As co-pilot, I can share my opinion, but the choice of arrival runway will largely depend on the current weather conditions,
Now check this
the
out.
wind direction and speed, the weight of our aircraft at that moment, and the ATC instructions at Maxwell Air Force Base when we arrive. However, rest assured, as the pilot in command, you'll have the final say. You should receive the runway assignment from the Maxwell AFB control tower as we approach our destination.
Now last night he actually gave me. Let me ask him. Let's see. How did we do it last night? I'm asking what runway would be best for ILS. Now watch.
ILS or instrument landing system approaches are mostly runway dependent. We'll need to check the ILS availability of the runways at Maxwell Air Force Base. If multiple runways have ILS, we would usually be assigned the one which aligns with the wind direction to allow for a
We're
headwind
on
landing.
your time now.
It's also important to note that factors such as traffic, weather, and notice might influence final runway.
Okay, I gotta get this. I about forgot.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 09, with service to Alabama. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 27 minutes.
Hold on a minute,
Please
because
note
I
the
don't
cabin
know
doors now
why.
closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have
First
not
officer.
already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your seat cable and seat back must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross-check.
Talking flight monitor. What pack satin is that?
Hold on, we don't got. Oh, hold on.
Options. Info. What is equal control plus options. What is equal CDR test completed. Info. Connected options. 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 Blank. Capital legs IR MS PCR. Sensitive star. Check fuel and messages. CHK before start flow. Taxi CH perform auto VRSP before start perform fire test.
Hold on,
Head
man.
only selected reflect flow. Flow slash screw. Head only multi-line capital legs IR clearance. Capital legs number 2 is completed. Hold control plus alt. What is equal IRC warm test. Head only multi-lines perform auto VRSP perform lights test. Perform auto VRSP perform fire test. Head only multi sensitive star. Capital 46 for internal access to. 46 complete. All complete. 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 All control plus alt shift. 16 for internal access to. Complete. All control plus alt shift.
We have no. Let me do something. Hold on. First officer has completely.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36. Gate 5 kind.
Yeah, we're at gate 5. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Hold on, Andy. I'll be with you guys in a minute. We had a first officer issue here. Let me go here for a minute.
Home pane. Preview level 1 of 15. Level 2 Windows C. Select 1 of 2. Item view list. Stop. Flight Simulator first officer next 3 of 20. Item view list. Data read. Item view list. Act. User dot.
Let me go here for a minute.
Hold on.
Okay, so all that looks good.
Data 1 column 1 data item view list. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Data 1 data item view list. User data. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0 C. Program file. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0.
Okay, we had no power.
Folder view list. Flight Simulator first officer next 6 of 41. Files like chapter 2. Folder view list of Flight Simulator first officer. FSATC carry flight Simulator first officer next 525 FS Airline 36 of 40 Flight Simulator first officer next 6. Uncut control desktop. Desktop list. Flight Simulator first 3 RVD5 Flight Simulator first officer next 6 of 41. Uncut copy seat rename shares folder lead top when shares to run as administrator. Desktop list. Flight Simulator first officer.
Try this again because it wigged out. First officer did, but that's okay.
Program manager. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0. Stephen Lewis Alex flight number to the flight officer text with stream chat column 6 forms main column 777. Close and checklist grouping. Free LTC scale. Free LTO button. Restart. Configure support company buttons. Connect. Close and checklist grouping. Free LTO button. Object review. Screen review. Close and checklist. Free LTO start. Free flow. Before start ITC flow. Before start CHK messages. 27 6 to start flow. All to skip.
Alright.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0.
That should be working.
Run dialog. Type the name of program. Selection removed. Me selected. Selection removed. Notepad. Notepad. Select. Notepad. 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 Desktop list. Flight Simulator. Start window. Search window. Sound mixer options. Settings.
Let me go here real quick.
Settings window. Spin with device grouping. Apps grouping. List. System sounds button. Collapse 1 of 8. Expanded. FSO next button. Collapse 2 of 8. FSO next group. Reset sound devices. Volume for all apps to the recommended default. FSO grouping. FSO link. Apps grouping. List. System grouping. Input device grouping. Input device combo box microphone. CMTECK. Lab apps grouping. List. FSO next button. Collapse 2 of 8. System grouping. Input device grouping. Input device combo box microphone. CMTECK. Collapsed. Expanded. Microphone. 2 razor Q X. Not selected. 2 of 3. Selected. Input device combo box microphone. 2 razor apps grouping. List. FSO next button. Collapse 2. System
Good
grouping.
afternoon,
Input device grouping. Input device combo box. Output device grouping. Output device combo box speakers. 2 razor Q X. Volume movement. Adjust the output volume slider 70. Mute volume button. System button 1 of 3. System 2 of 12 level 1. Search box. Time to edit. System button. System adjust the output device grouping. Input device grouping. Apps grouping. List. System sounds button. Collapse 1 of 9. System sounds grouping. System sounds button. Collapse forms. Main button. Collapse 2 of 9. FSO next button. Collapse 3 of 9. Expanded. Microsoft Flight Simulator button. Collapse 4 of 9. NVDA application button. Collapse 5. Ops 30.0.2. PACX button. Collapse restream chat button. Collapse flight monitor button. Restream PACX Ops 30. NVDA application button. Microsoft Flight Simulator button. Collapse FSO next button. Expanded 3 of 9. FSO next grouping. Mute button. Output device combo box speakers. 2 razor Q X. Input device combo box microphone. 2 razor Q X. Collapse FSO. Output device combo box speakers. FSO next button. Expanded 3 of 9. Microsoft Flight Simulator button. Collapse 4 of 9. NVDA application button. Collapse 5 of 9. Ops 30.0.2 profile. Untitled scenes. PACX button. Collapse 7 of 9. PACX adjust the output volume slider 95. Adjust the output volume. Mute button. PACX button. Restream chat button. Collapse talking flight monitor button. Collapse 99. Talking flight adjust the output volume slider 100. Reset sound devices. Volume for all apps to the recommended default. List. Top system grouping. Input device grouping. Input apps grouping. List. Talking flight monitor button. Collapse 99. Expanded. Talking flight monitor grouping. Mute button. Adjust the output volume slider 100. Adjust output device combo box speakers. 2 razor input device combo box microphone. 2 razor Q X. Collapse talking flight output device combo talking flight monitor grouping. Adjust the output volume slider 100. Mute button.
Okay.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0.
Now, why is he not?
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0. Forms on main row 1 column 2 7. Close and checklist grouping. Free LT flow button. Close and check free LT establish backwards. Free LT flow. Before start ITC flow. Before start CHK messages. Check field and payload. Set in star. MSTC capital blank. WASM interface. WASM version on minus 1 options. Info. 41 old control PMD 7 old 46 for aircraft energized. Info. Connected to MSFS 39 for aircraft energized. Info. Connected to MSFS 36 for aircraft energized. Old control plus alt skip. 33 for aircraft energized. Info. Connected to MSFS options. Info. Connect 36 for aircraft energized. Old control 29 for aircraft energized. Info. Connected to 26 for aircraft energized. Old control plus alt skip. 24 for aircraft energized. Old control plus alt skip. 26 for aircraft energized. Hold control plus alt skip. 15 for aircraft energized. Hold control 10 for aircraft energized. Hold control 36 for aircraft energized. Blank. Requesting DRNDP double unit. Blank.
Talking flight monitor. He locked up on me too. I can't use it for some reason, so stuck with V5.4.1.
Okay, it says 12 seconds. Hold on. Come on.
Blank. DRNDP double R available. Starting now. Blank. Start now. Blank. Ground PMD 737 model on reflight flow. Blank. Star Abu. Info. Connected to MS Star Abu. Blank. Ground PMDG 700. Bottom. Ground PMDG 737 model. Info. Options. -1. Options. Info. 50 explicit. 57 info. Options. Info. 56 extra school. All control.
Okay, saying ground power unit not available. Let me see.
Talking flight monitor. He might force the APU to fail. This is the same problem I have.
Forms on main, row 1, forms on main, close and checklist grouping, pre-FLT flow, perform safety, FLT flow star engines, establish power, send 0 seconds for pre-FLT, RS flow, perform C4 star, perform ICC flow, perform 4 star, perform HCH, XFTO all around, messages, check fuel and systems, MSD schedule blank, WASM interface, WASM version 1. WASM blank, schedule list, IFR clearance, MSDCLR, pre-FLT CH, pre-FLT flow button, edit realm selected, reflect flow, flow slash checklist grouping, edit realm multi-line, schedule list, IFR clearance, schedule list, IFR clearance, system star, schedule list, edit multi-line select, alt escape, 5 6 parameter tool, hold control plus, alt escape, 4 6 parameter tool, hold control plus, alt escape, 1 6 parameter tool, hold control failed, attempt and restart, Abu failed, attempt and restart, Abu failed, attempt and restart, Abu failed, Abu failed, Abu failed, attempt and restart.
It could be the gate that I'm at.
57 6 parameter restart, hold control plus, alt escape, alt escape, alt escape. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0.
Talking flight monitor. Exactly.
Okay, let me try something.
Airport code at 111 loaded. Case list 1, number 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, number 6, 17, number 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, number 32,
Talking
33,
flight
number 34,
monitor.
number 34, type, small, menus,
No,
number 35, number
it
35,
does this
36,
with all
number 36,
gates.
37, number 34, number 4, type, small, menus, number 32, 1,
I don't know, it's working fine last night though, Andy.
5, number 5, 6, number 6, type, 7, number 7, type, small, menus, number 8, number 8, type, small, menus, 9, number 9, type, small, part 100, name, part, number 100, type, ramp medium, menus, number 38, 111, seatbelt sign on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten,
I think it
insert the
might
metal
be
fittings into one another.
something going on with
Tighten the pulling on
Microsoft
the lead on the
because
strap. To release the seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in
Yeah,
case of
Microsoft
unexpected turbulence. There are
is
several
froze
emergency
up.
exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit.
Let me close
In
that.
some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit.
Yeah,
In the event
Microsoft
of a loss of cabin pressure, an
is
oxygen mask
Talking
will drop
flight
in front of
monitor.
locked
you.
up.
Start the flow of
Did you
oxygen,
load
pull the
directly
mask
into a
towards you,
gate?
and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure
Yeah,
the
just like I
elastic
do
band behind
normally,
your head
but
and tighten the strap if necessary.
we're going to restart
And
stuff
don't worry
and see
if
what
the bag doesn't
happens.
inflate,
But
oxygen is flowing to the mask,
I
and
think I know what's going on, so just hold tight,
if
guys.
you're traveling with children, now's
Be
the
back
time to
with
pick
you
your
here in a
favorite
minute.
one. But secure your mask and then
Microsoft Flight Simulator
assist others.
1.36.2.0
Keep your mask on until a member of the crew decides to
Microsoft Flight
escape
Simulator
through the exit. In the event that the pilot decides to take us for a swim, a fashionable life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft.
Alright, going to exit that.
Open navigation button. List of items data process. Open capitalized apps grouping process. Task group Alex row 1. Background process grouping process. Activation licensing process. Anti-malware service executable process. App over capitalized collapse row process. Application framework row 5 level process. Vital game client row 6 level 1 process. Process. Anti-malware service execute process. App over capitalized process. The operation button. List of items process. App over capitalized collapse process. Application framework
Alright, let me see
process.
something.
FSO mix row 19 level 1. List of items data
Get rid of that.
apps grouping process. Background process grouping process. Activate. See button 111. Task manager. List of items. Windows process grouping process. Apps grouping process. Vital game client collapse row 1 level 1.
Alright, when you get rid
List
of
of items
that.
data. Apps grouping process. Process. Google Chrome collapse row 1 level 1.
Get rid of that.
Process. Ops studio collapse. Process. Restream chat collapse row 2 level 1. Process. Task group collapse row 3 level 1.
Alright, so here, we're going to just try to...
Folder view list. Flight simulator first officer next 641.
I know that's a good gate because I used it yesterday, so...
Start window. Search window. Desktop list. Flight simulator first officer next 641. PMDG op center 20.
But I do want to make sure something real quick.
Desktop list. PMDG op center 20. Uncut T copies. Rename shares. Delete top with shares. Run as administrator. Desktop list. PM.
I kept getting something beeping. It wasn't my microphone, like it was like a message or something, like something. I don't know, something weird in the cockpit.
Ops 30.0.2 profile. Untitled scene. Restream chat column 2 PM media operation center view 2.1.2.1.2 PM media 7 under combo box PM media 7 under 37 collapsed.
Let me see
Operator all
something.
operator filter clear. Show all install available updates on exclude blank. Box to right bottom box to right zero blank. Exclude TFO only. Exclude updates only. Available only install
Let's
only.
see.
Edit blank. Simulator. Pane. Simulator. Pane. Simulator. Pane. Simulator. Pane. 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 Simulator. Pane. Pane. Simulator. Pane. Simulator. Edit blank. PM 7 under 37 under combo box PM 7 Microsoft exclude TFO only. Check box check. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Store. Combo box Microsoft Flight Simulator. Install
Alright.
PM remove model slash PM operator all operator filter clear. Show all install available only updates on exclude exclude TF blank. Box to right bottom box to right bottom box to right zero from box over pane.
Alright, so we'll go.
Flight notification product updates. Deliveries. Product updates. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Go here.
Check now. PM release chat 2.2.0 update. PM release chat 1.1.1 update blank. Box to right bottom box to right blank. No update necessary. No update.
Talking flight monitor. Did you download the scenery updates?
Alright, so that's good
PM media
there.
operation PM media operation.
I mean, unless there was an update late last night,
PM media operation.
there shouldn't be no need
PM media
for it.
operation. PM media operation center view 2. Taskbar.
I did all my updates when I ran it yesterday.
Start window. Search window. Search box. Media player app. Press icon. Sound mixer options. System setting. Microsoft Flight Simulator app. Search document. App set. Share not selected. Uninstall not selected. Run as administrator.
Alright, let's just
Microsoft
run it
Simulator,
again and
sign
see. I'll check the updates too, Andy, but I did all the updates when I loaded it yesterday. It does, went into the, went in and checked, and there wasn't nothing
Talking flight
new
monitor.
in the scenery updates.
Did you do it in the content manager?
There was nothing new in there. Everything said it was up to date. I'll check it again, just to be, to be sure about it. But, unless they change something from last night to now, then there shouldn't be nothing any different than what it was when I did the flight last night. But maybe there is. Maybe they changed something.
Talking flight monitor. When I updated, it gave me 30 GB of scenery updates.
Yeah, I did my updates yesterday, and I always, I do my updates the same way every time. I load it, I run the updates, then I go in there, I grab what updates it gives me.
Loading, please wait. 51%.
Update. Now, there was scenery, yes.
Community.
I mean, it
Menu
could have
dot
been
community
30
underscore friend
gigs.
underscore request
Maybe I
underscore
just
received.
read it wrong, but
Menu.community underscore friend
after
underscore
I did all my
request underscore
updates,
received
when I updated it when I first started it yesterday,
Menu.community underscore friend underscore request underscore
there
received.
shouldn't be any new ones.
Menu.community underscore friend underscore request underscore received underscore desk.
There was scenery updates to the update yesterday that you had to go in and do, yes. You're correct about that, but since then, no. There's not been any new ones since I updated last night. Give me a second, guys. Let's see. I'll check it again to be sure because, like I said,
Talking flight monitor. You have to go to the social panel
Loading,
and
please
start
wait.
the content manager.
55%.
yeah, I know that, Andy. That's what I did. Like I said, when I updated yesterday, I did my update, and then I went in
Loading,
there,
please
I
wait.
updated my scenery.
56%.
I mean, you have to do that, or you won't get your scenery updates. I already did that, is what I'm saying. There shouldn't be nothing new
Loading, please wait. 57%.
since I did it yesterday. Unless they
Talking
updated
flight monitor.
scenery last night,
Loading, please wait.
Okay, you might have it
58%.
then.
or it could just be Microsoft being silly,
Loading, please wait.
There's that
59%.
possibility too. But we'll find out here in a minute. We'll make sure. It's got to be some kind of update
60%.
somewhere, right? Like last night I did a partial flight. I'm just messing around.
Loading, please
And
wait. 61%.
Talking flight monitor. Matt said that sometimes you can lose the ground power VAR.
Loading, please wait. 62%.
yeah.
Loading, please wait. 63%. Loading, please wait. 71%.
Battery master active. Smoke 44. Com 1. 124.00. Com 2. 124.85. Current aircraft. TMDD 737 EDPS. SM739 EDPS 2022. Nav GPS switch 7 EDPS. Number 1 fuel valve open. Number 2 fuel valve open.
Loading,
Pause.
please
You're
wait.
done. Done.
83. Welcome
Alright,
menu.
hold on 1 second,
Page
guys.
1 of 3. Press to quit to
Talking
desktop.
flight monitor.
Press to read support and release notes.
It is an MSFS problem for sure, because I can manually power up just fine.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0. FSUI PC 7. Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0. Column 2 4.
World map. Button 2 of 5. Create a flight plan and explore the world in free flight mode. Press ESC to quit to desktop. World map. Button 2 of Maverick activities. Flight training. Button 5. Activities. Marketplace. Button 3 of 5. Now available on PC and Xbox, Bell 47J Ranger from Microsoft/ENI builds. Press ESC to quit to desktop. Press tab to read support and release notes.
Alright, let's see.
Start with
Damn it.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0.
Activities. Marketplace. Welcome menu. Page 1 of 3. Marketplace screen. Button. Use EBV Event Spills International Air. Button.
No, that ain't
Use
what I want.
search bar. Text entry field. Wish list. Button. Social panel. Notifications. Friends. Marketplace. Button. Featured. Button. Press ESC to go back. Landing challenges. Virgin Atlantic. 737 to 800 price.
No, that ain't
6
what I want.
Land. Featured. Welcome. Button. Marketplace.
Alright,
Button.
just give me a minute, you
Notifications.
guys. I gotta.
Social panel. Button. Wish list. Button. Use right stick left and right to scroll the market. EBV Event Spills International. Button. Use right stick left and right to 737 to 800. Landing challenges.
That's not what I
Virgin
want.
Atlantic. See all. 25. Button. Use right stick left and right to scroll the markets. Button. Use right stick left and right to scroll the. See all. 25. Aircraft. Button. Airports. Aircraft. Featured. Button. Aircraft. Airports. World. Button. Press ESC to go back. Press M to go to content. World screen. Landmark AS to Piedmont Price. 11. Airports. Button. World.
Oh, I hit the wrong
Activities.
thing. Hold on.
Button. World. Airports. Button.
Right. Let me.
Press ESC to go back. Press M to go to Content Manager.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Content Manager
There we
screen.
go.
Search bar. Search bar. Tech. World Update 4. France, Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg by Microsoft installed 8.47 GB. World Update 8. Spain, Portugal, Gibraltar, and Andorra by City Update 2. France by Microsoft not installed. Installation available 2.35 GB on disk.
Okay, yeah, there it is. No, I didn't get this one. Let me, I gotta remember.
City Update 3. Texas. City
Okay.
Update 2. France by Microsoft not installed. Installation available 2.35 GB on disk. Selected City Update 2. City Update 3. Texas by Microsoft not installed. Installation available.
I
Selected
thought I
City
did
Update
these
3.
last
City
night.
Update 4. Western Europe by Microsoft not installed. Installation. Selected City Update V. European cities I by Microsoft not installed. Installation. Selected City. World Update I. Japan by Microsoft installed 2.46 GB up to date. World Update 2. USA by Microsoft installed 5.54.
Okay, that's up to
World
date.
Update 3. United Kingdom and Ireland by
Talking
Microsoft
flight
installed
monitor.
6.39 GB. World
No.
Update 9. Italy and Malta by Microsoft installed 9.05 GB up to date.
Well, I know it's saying that I didn't, Andy, but I did this last night, or
World
yesterday.
Update V. Nordics by Microsoft installed 6.54 GB up to date. World Update 6. Germany, Austria, and Switzerland by Microsoft installed 10.21. World Update 7. Australia by Microsoft installed 4.61.
Yeah, all these
World
other
Update
ones
X. USA by Microsoft installed
are
8.27
updated.
GB up. World Update 11. Canada by Microsoft installed 11.5. World Update 12. New Zealand by Microsoft installed 11. World Update 13. Oceania and Antarctica by Microsoft installed 20.54. At 07 Davis Plateau Skyway by Microsoft not installed. City Update I. World Update 13. At 07 Davis Plateau Skyway by Microsoft not installed. Installation available 57.48 KB on disk. Selected at 0. City Update I. Germany by Microsoft not installed. Installation. Selected. 103 Solo. Xbox Aviators Club by Asobo Studio installed version. 40th anniversary. Points of interest by Microsoft installed version. 747 to 8 Intercontinental Boeing by Asobo Studio installed version. 747. 704. 700 and 700 and 787 to 700 and 700 and
I don't need
787. A 320 Neo Airbus by Asobo. A 320 Neo 01 by Asobo Studio installed version. A 320 Neo AV. A 320 Neo. A 320 Neo. A 320 Neo. A 320. A 5 I. A 5 01 by Asobo. A 5 Aviate. A 5 Kenmore by Asobo Studio. A 5 Aeroto by Micro. Airbus A310 Aleutian Cargo Run. Asobo Fa18E character by Aleutian
what is
Cargo Run
that?
by Microsoft / Pipeworks installed version. Asobo Fa18E character by Asobo Studio installed version.
Okay, yeah.
Basic handling by Microsoft / Pipeworks installed version. Beechcraft Baron G58 0. Beechcraft Baron G. Beechcraft Baron G. Beechcraft Bonanza G. Not. Beechcraft Bonanza G36. Kenmore by Asobo Studio installed version. Beechcraft Bonanza G36. Aviators Club by
Wait,
Asobo
where's that
Studio
one
installed
that
version.
missed?
0. Beechcraft Bonanza G36. 01 by Asobo Studio installed version. Beechcraft Bonanza G36 Textron Aviation by Asobo Studio installed version. Beechcraft Baron G58. Xbox Aviators Club by Asobo Studio installed version. Beechcraft Baron
Okay, I've
G58.
done got.
Kenmore by Asobo Studio installed version.
I don't need
0.
none of those.
Beechcraft Baron G58. Aviators Club by Asobo Studio installed version. 0. Beechcraft Baron G58. 0. Beechcraft. Beechcraft King Air. Beechcraft King Air. Beechcraft King Air 350i. Aviators Club by Asobo Studio installed version.
I should have just
Beechcraft King
did
Air
it where
350
it showed me what needs to
Beechcraft
be
King Air
upgraded, but
Beechcraft King. Beechcraft King.
it's okay.
Boeing. Bush Trip, Nevada. Bush Trip, Mendenhall. Bush Trip, Ball. Bush Trip. Beechcraft King Air 3 Boeing F/A-18 EV cockpit by Asobo Studio installed version. 0.1.
Yeah, I ain't worried
Bush Trip.
about that.
Install. Button. Required disk space 8. Bush Trip, Mendenhall Glacier Tour. FS. Bush Trip. Bush Trip. Cap 10 Robin by As. Cap 10. Install. Button. Press ESC to go back. Progress.
Alright,
0%.
so we'll just install this real quick. But it ain't 30 gigabytes because I did these last night. And that there I don't
Progress.
think would have
0%.
gave me a problem with what we're having
Press
today.
ESC to go back.
But we'll go ahead and update
Progress.
it.
0%.
Being we're already here, it won't take that long.
Progress. 14%. Cancel. Button. Package information. Progress, 29%. Cessna 152-01 by Asobo Studio. Progress, 40%. Cessna 152-01 by Asobo Studio. Package inf. Progress, 51%. Package information. Button. Progress, 61%.
Yeah, it's already over
Progress,
61%.
73%.
But yeah, I did all these upgrades yesterday. I don't know why.
Progress,
I don't think
37%.
those would cause me to have a problem. The ones that I just picked
Progress,
again.
99%.
That maybe I missed them when I did it last night. Who knows? But
Microsoft Flight Simulator
Not
1.36.2.0.
selected. Cessna 152, 0, Cessna 100, progress, 0%. Cessna 152, Aviators Club by Asobo Studio installed version. Cessna 100, Cessna 100, progress, 0%. Cessna 100, package information. Button.
alright,
Progress,
so
14%.
I'm gonna pop up on the server.
Progress, 27%.
Photo view list. TMD Senator TFM Beta. Miss World. Flight Simulator
Progress,
software off.
43%.
Photo view list. Flight TFM Beta. Export the topic flight monitor 3041.
Progress, 59%.
Well, no, maybe not. Hold on.
Progress, 74%.
I didn't want talking flight monitor.
Progress,
I wanted to
92%.
go
TFM still 30 on the 14 top 5 classic 941. Copy C control rename MSFS for the lead top MSFS runs administrator 11.
Alright, hold on a minute.
Progress, 0%.
Explorer. Photo view list. Team top 5 classic 941. Team top 5 classic. Host manager dialog default. Team top 5. Table list. Team top 5 classic join channel. Level 1 John 1 general chat 0 1 John's private room 0 1 1 1 YouTube streaming ask Z John's general chat 0 1 John 1 1 1. John selected for general chat John's YouTube streaming ask 0 1 1 1. Select the user to move the channel level 2 John 1 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Not selected. Cessna 100 and package information. Button. Cessna 100. Cessna 100. Cessna 100 and Cessna 100 and Cessna 208B. Cessna 208B. Cessna Citation CJ4. Kenmore by Asobo Studio installed version. Cessna Citation Longitude. Cessna Citation Longitude. The 40 TDI, Kenmore, the 40 TDI, Xbox Aviators Club by Asobo, the 40 TDI, Kenmore by Asobo Studio installed version, the 40 TDI, the 40 NG Diamond Air, the 40 NG, Aviators Club by Asobo Studio installed, the 40 NG Diamond Aircraft by Asobo Studio installed version,
Okay, let me see something.
0.1.93
Yeah, we're good there.
the 40 NG, the 40, the 62, the 62, the 62, DG 1001 E. DG 1001
Talking flight monitor.
Xbox Aviators Club by
You have to
DHC2
send me
Beaver
the
Viking
server
Air Limited
stuff.
Havilland Canada Company by Microsoft /
Yeah, I'll
Blackbird
get you
Sims
set up
installed
before we
version.
do our live
1.0
stream.
Discovery Copenhagen by Asobo Studio. Discovery International. Discovery Flagstad by Discovery Flight. Discover.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else that
Discovery
I'm
flight.
missing.
Discovery Flight. Discovery. Discovery Giza by Asobo Studio and Discovery Gliders. Not select. Discovery Leeward Islands by Asobo. Discovery Mount Everest. Discovery Naples by Asobo Studio. Discovery Mount Fuji by Asobo Studio. Discovery Mount Everest by Asobo Studio installed version 0. Discovery New York by Discovery Paris by Asobo. Discovery Rio de Janeiro by Discovery San Francisco by Asobo. Discovery Yosemite National Park by Asobo Studio installed version DR400 / DR400 DR DV20 Xbox AV EDDP Leipzig Airport by Microsoft EDGD Fuisen by Microsoft EDJA Alga Airport by Microsoft installed version 0.7.0 EDVK Castle Airport by EGAO EGLW
I
London
think we're good now.
EIDL Donegal Airport by Asobo EGLW London Heliport by Microsoft package information EGAO EDVK EDJA Alga Airport by
Let me try to
Microsoft
get to
installed
the
version
top here.
0.7.01.19 GB up to date. EDGD, Fuisen by search bar. Text entry field. Select to enter text. search bar. EDGD, view as in, search bar. Text entry field. Select to enter text.
Let me do.
Brandon is logged in. Brandon joined channel room.
Bundle view. Button. Detailed view. Button. Bundle view. Search bar. Text entry field. Select to enter text. Searching for update. Searching for updates. Results found.
Brandon joined channel. Brandon joined channel.
There we go.
World screen.
There you are, Brandon. Hold on 1 second. Let me see.
Computer. Volume down.
Marketplace screen. Welcome menu. Page 1 of 3. Currently highlighted. Marketplace. Button 3 of 5.
Alright, I think we're
Now
good
available
now.
on PC and Xbox. Bell 47J Ranger from Microsoft/ENI Builds.
Come on.
Maverick activities. Button 1 of 5.
I can't even hear you.
Maverick activities. Button 1 of 5.
5 pilot slash options. Press IPC setup. Text
Celebrate
screen.
the
Chat
release
out.
of
Microsoft Flight Simulator. 5 pilot slash options. 3 5
Maverick with an
pilots.
assortment of
Brandon
F/18
level 2. Messages.
activities.
New messages. LT magnet.
Press
Pilot
ESC to
assistant. 1
switch
second.
to desktop. Press tab to read support and release notes.
You can hear me now.
There you go.
Hold on, let me switch to the other mic.
Your audio's a bit low, but I can hear you.
Hold on, man. Let me switch my other mic.
All right.
Messages. Brandon. 5 pilot slash options. Screen. Flight sub. New flight exit. Conversations. Preferences. 4P. Preferences dialog. Display proper. Connection proper. Sound system proper. Page input. Device combo box line. 2 USB audio codec. Elapsed. Microphone. 2 razor X. Output device combo box speakers. 2 razor X. Select the button. Enable enable automatic. Enable media file for devices. Default button. OK button. Cancel button. Tab control. Sound cancel button. OK button. Press. 5 pilot slash options. Screen. S.
Alright, there we go.
There you go.
Alright,
Microsoft
let
Flight
me see
Simulator.
what's
Microsoft
going
Flight
on
Simulator.
here. Well, come on.
Welcome menu. Marketplace screen. Welcome menu.
I don't want Mark
Page
here.
1 of 3. Currently
Boy,
highlighted.
there's something weird
Maverick
going on
profile
today
menu.
out here.
Page 2 of 3. Currently highlighted. Pilot profile. Button 1 of 4. Welcome menu. Page 1 of 3.
Why? What's going on?
Press ESC
There's
to
like
quit to
little
desktop.
kids and there's like
Press
these
tab to
people
read support
blowing
and release
whistles. I don't
notes.
know what they're doing.
Well, I did an update on Microsoft, but now my keyboard ain't moving.
First
Uh-oh.
flight airport. Button 1 of 5. World map. World map screen. Flying in Boeing 737-900ER. From select departure runway.
Like,
Select
literally,
runway.
my keyboard's
Flight
doing
conditions.
nothing
Live
here.
weather.
What is going on?
Oh no.
You know what? Maybe I did an update on it.
Currently
Maybe I
highlighted.
just need
World
to
map.
restart it.
Pop-up window.
That's what
Choose
I
Flight
would
Simulator.
think.
Are you sure you want to exit Flight Simulator? Below are 2 buttons. 1. Yes. 2. No. No. Button. Yes. Button.
Alright, we'll just exit it and restart it. Yeah, first officer, or well, not necessarily first officer, but I was trying to power up. You know, well, you know, first officer when it gets in the cockpit, it you know, get your power going. Well, it wasn't. It was failing to get my power going. Well, then it said going to switch to APU. Well, that failed too. So I'm like,
That's bad.
sounds like you got some nice weather down there.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be warm today. It's gonna be 68.
You better shut your foul. All right, I'm calling David.
Why?
I'm going to tell him you're breaking the law around here. We need to do something about it. No, guys. Anyway, Brandon. So something I found out last night. I was going to tell you about. Well, you already know about this, but I'm going to tell everybody else. So some of you might not know, but if you don't, you will now, and if you do, then you do. But VATSIM now, BVI Pilots is now in the their book for the controllers to be able to, you know, give us clearance and all the stuff that we need, you know, for BVI pilots. We're now in their book. They get, you know, they can now go to the book to see how do we handle, you know, how do we deal with those that are visually impaired? What are the steps? What's the process? Well, we're now in that book, and which is huge to me because that
That's
says,
a game changer.
51%.
you know, it says something, right? Like it's telling me that we're being recognized,
Community.
you know, more than
Community_friend_request
what we ever have, right?
Well, and it's not just in our own little niche community. It's all over the world now.
Community. Menu.community_friend_request_.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Menu.community_friend_receive_desk.
and I think that's just something big to, you know, that's something to brag about, you know.
Absolutely.
So,
Took us long enough to get to this point.
it did. It really did. But we got here, and that's
That's a huge milestone to celebrate in my book.
absolutely.
FS9PC7 simulator available. Time to connect. FS9PC7 simulator available. Connected.
Okay.
Loading, please wait.
Yeah, that other mic that I got, which I'm not talking on it now, but that other one's really good. That's going to be really good for doing podcasts and stuff because
Loading, please wait.
it keeps my voice
56%.
even. You know, that new one I showed you.
FS9PC7 simulator available. Connected.
Oh, yeah.
FS9PC7. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.
Loading, please wait. 57%.
Okay, FSG PC still loading. But yeah,
Loading,
so
please wait.
I don't know. I like the fact that we're getting recognized more, and they're actually showing, hey, we do see you guys. We know you're there,
Loading,
and
please wait.
you know you are a part of
59%.
this. You're a part of the community now because we want controllers are gonna, you know, they need to know how to.
Loading, please wait. 60%.
They need to know how to work with you and give you clearance and whatever it is that you need. You're no different, and there's rules that
Loading,
they
please
need to
wait.
follow to help you too.
61%.
I think that's where it really says something, right?
Exactly.
So, pretty impressive.
Unless you're that controller from LAX who got fired by a
Loading, please wait.
supervisor for being dumb
Pause. Sound on.
Well,
with you, then he's going to be not on the
Loading,
network
please wait.
following rules.
62%.
man, it's been a minute since that happened, and I doubt that'll ever happen again.
Loading, please wait.
But
No.
71%.
yeah, there's a big update with Microsoft. Now, I didn't see no 30 gigabytes of scenery on the update I did yesterday.
Current aircraft. PMDD number 37,900 RPM
but-
number 39 ED 22.
It very well could have.
Loading,
Andy
please
was
wait.
talking about it earlier. Because it was a big update. I did, you know, I've seen people talking about it on YouTube.
Loading, please wait.
Pause.
Mhm.
3%. Welcome menu. Page 1 of 3.
I'm curious to see.
Social panel. Button. World map.
I'm curious to see
Talking
where
flight monitor.
Boeing 737-900
I might have been out of date.
From select
where
departure runway.
2024
Select arrival
goes.
runway. Flight conditions.
Oh, I
live
am
weather.
too. I mean, it can only get better from here on out, right?
Yeah, exactly. And guys, I apologize. I had to do an update to do the flight,
Press
but I'm
space for more.
like,
Search results. Aircraft selection and custom. Select departure.
I'm not shutting off
Switch
the
departure.
flight this
Select departure.
time. It's not
Combo
happening.
box. Search
So
results.
today we're taking off
SFA
out
slash
of
Independencia Airport Anastasio.
not
Select
there.
Select switch departure and select departure. Combo box. IND search. Kind slash Indianapolis.
Indianapolis
Select departure.
to
Switch departure. Select arrival. Search results. Text
uh.
entry field.
Let me see
Select
what.
Pilot slash
text.
ops 30.0 screen chat text switch Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3 pilot slash screen ask team ops 30.0 screen chat column Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3 Mike folder view list team top
You might actually have heard of this
Folder list,
airport
Google
before,
Mail,
and you,
Google Mail,
Brandon. Let me.
it's up desktop 7 PM Google Mail 4 Google Chrome 11
You might have heard of this before. Let me get to.
restore pages alert Chrome and shut down directly close bookmark this tab button restore pages alert Chrome and shut down directly restore button 1 Avitals.com where Google Chrome Johnny toolbar bookmark this tab button
All right, so let's go to.
Avitals.com selected graphic company graphic current 39 activate 100 logo graphic kind link KMX link news sales is airline link jobs link world link jobs link airline link news sales is KMX link actually United States kind link Indianapolis International United States
So from Indianapolis
KMX link actually United States
to Maxwell,
I will link visit link I will link KMXF
KMXF, Kilo Mike Foxtrot. Or I did that wrong.
Talking flight
Kilo
monitor.
Mike
So
X-ray
7.4.5 is out in case you don't have it.
Foxtrot.
Computer,
Let me see what you
News sales
said.
what airport code is KMXF?
I missed that, Andy. I'll look at it in a minute and see what you said. Gotta go back
yeah,
here.
it's an Air Force base. Where is Maxwell Air Force Base?
Now the interesting thing that I wanted, that's
What is Maxwell Air Force Base?
okay. So I'm not gonna start the tracking yet, but to Maxwell.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
KMXF.
KMXF/Mac. Select a right.
I'm not sure where that is.
Indianapolis INT. Aircraft selection and customization.
I can tell you that it's not far from.
Runway 5L. Drop down list.
Okay, so.
Select gate. Gate 1 gates. Gate 0 gate small.
Let me see if I can
Gate 3
find
gate
it
small.
somewhere.
Gate 0 gate small. Gate 3 gate small. Gate 4 gate small. Gate 5 gate small. Run gate 5 gate small.
Alright, so we'll do
Drop down
that.
list. Select a view available choices.
The last time when I ran this, it decided to be stupid.
Oh, fun.
Loading, please wait. 41%.
Didn't want to give me no power. Son of a gun.
Loading, please wait.
All part of it, folks. All part of it. Sometimes
Okay, it's in Alabama.
I could say it's not far. The flight's not
3%.
very far, but
Loading, please wait.
oh, where am I going? I don't want to go there.
Loading, please wait. 83%.
That's an interesting place. I will say you've never flown there before.
Okay, so we're good there. Where, to this one?
Yeah, you've never flown to a Maxwell Air Force Base.
No, I haven't. And the interesting thing about this is and I'm going to show you here in a minute, but it's going to be our approach that we're going to have to do if we want any type of ILS. Alright. Let me make sure. Alright, we are at the gate. Oh, it helps if I do that. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we are at gate 5 at Indianapolis. Now, I do know for a fact that this is a gate that works. Like, I've flown it many, well, you know that.
Yeah.
How many flights have we done out of Indianapolis, Brandon?
Hundreds of flights out of Indy.
We have a whole lot.
I feel like we can close our eyes and sleep for going through a flight out of Indy. Honestly, for that many times we've done them.
Alright, you guys, cross your fingers that this numb knuckle gets in the cockpit and power comes on the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
If not, then it had nothing to do with the update, and if it doesn't do it, something's happened between last night and today, which is very odd if that's the case. 'Cause I did the same exact gate yesterday, and I did the same exact gate last night. Most of the time when I fly out of Indianapolis,
Good afternoon, Captain.
I will choose gate 5 because, I don't know, it's just always a gate that I've always went to. I'm hearing no power so far.
Forms on main row 1 column 2. Close and check list grouping. VFL TCH KLSC. After start. After start. VFL flow. Before start TH flow. Before start TH messages. Check field and payload. Session start. MSPCL capital link blank.
Okay, we got power.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft.
Good deal.
There you go.
I tell you what, Brandon, I can't wait till we get you back where you're flying too, because I I love flying. Don't get me wrong. I love flying, and I love flying with people, but I also love like showing other people how to do stuff. And you know that about me. I like doing tutorials and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just something I enjoy doing, and I guess it kind of fits me being in college and the career I'm going down, because it also involves helping other people.
Yeah, it does kind of fit, doesn't it?
You know, George was saying something the other day. He said, you know, the one thing that I never understood is when you get some of these knuckleheads. That's his favorite word, by the way, knucklehead.
Yeah.
He tells people, don't be a knucklehead. Anyway, he said, what I don't get about some people is they'll sit there and they're cool to your face, but then when you're not around them, they want to run their mouth, and the stuff that they say about you is completely false, because you're always out to help other people. Always. And
Exactly.
I mean, that is me, and I'm not, bringing up a lot, Christian stuff, but with the faith that I do have and following God, that's the way to be. Is help other people before you help yourself.
Yeah, you can't be judging others.
I think the other thing is that people, like if I do you a favor, I should not be expecting it back.
Right.
Doesn't mean that favor won't come back to me, because, in the Bible, do unto others that,
as they do unto you.
And then it says something about if you do good for others, it basically it will come back, right?
Yeah, it will.
But
yep,
you got some people out there that they're lost, and greed takes them over, so they'll help you, and then they'll expect that back.
Exactly.
And it should be that way, but I think what it's saying is don't expect it. Let it be natural.
Yeah, it's kind of like, the whole thing at Christmas. It's nice if you get a gift, but don't go into Christmas expecting to get a gift. You know what I mean? Same principle.
Exactly. I'm going to restart.
TFM is shutting down.
Restarting TFM because it was already running, and usually when it does that, I won't hear what it's doing because I need to actually. But I'm excited to be able to. There's that new program that people have been using with the shared cockpit. I forget the name of it. It's not the one we used to use. I think I might have it installed, actually. Shared cockpit. Maybe that's the name of it. I can't remember.
Oh, it'll be fun to use, especially when I start training on the PMDG.
Yeah.
MCPC 100. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Flight number 2 on form submit 5 ops 30 task switching window. Trim column 377. Taylor trim indicator 0 plus a. Elevator trim indicator 4 plus C.
Heading out for the walk around.
Topic flight under.
Okay.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Now let's do here where we're going to be talking about the flight plan. Alright, we'll go here.
700 map 2. Map 3. Op 4. Subject 5. 6. Listen text. Close it. Close it 1 slash 1. Enter there 2. Replace button. Clear scratch edit blank.
Put Indianapolis for last position.
Send button. Edit kind. Clear scratch. Replace button. Edit red only multi-line. Red airport. 2. Replace button. Clear scratch. Replace button. Pressed. Next page. Web page button. Next page. Edit red only. Close it 1 slash 1. Enter there 2. Kind 39 degrees 40.
Okay, there that is. Now we'll go to departure. Don't need that. Okay. Alright, so we're taking off from 5 right. 5 to PXV. That's our transition for taking off. So,
Flight number 2 forms on 5 pilot slash streaming as off 30.0.2 over stream chat column Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3 star title blank column 5 1/2 2 red blank 4 near 720 real blank 3 Mero 514 blank 2 Indy 105 blank 1 EA double N 105L blank 2 Indy 105R.
so right sub to
blank 1 EA blank 1 EA blank 2 Indy 1 blank 3 Mero 5 blank 4 near 7 blank 5 5.
what I say it was.
Oh,
5
5 space PXV.
PXV. So let's sub 5.
Blank 3 blank 2 trans 1 5 SL trans 2 PXV. Blank 2 PXV.
And then PXV.
Trans 2 PXV SL.
Yep.
Execute. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting.
Blank 1 list of 5 river. Blank 2 KMSFR river.
Okay.
KMSF arrival 1 star 1 Manila 15. Blank 2 TAC 15. Blank 3 TAC 33. Runway 4 15. Runways.
Now there's only 3 ways into this airport.
Uh-huh.
You have one that's ILS 15.
Blank 2 TAC 15. TAC 8 space 1 5.
I don't know what TAC 15 means. Instead of ILS, it's TAC.
I don't even know what that means. I've never even heard of that.
I think that might be military stuff.
Sounds like something to do with the military since it is an Air Force base.
Ask your thing what TAC is in approaches or something.
Computer? What is TAC approaches aircraft? Yeah, it won't tell me.
And there's only one transition, which is WECPA. But here's the interesting part. There is no star. There's a transition, but there's no star.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, but with 2020, it does amazing, and I think the reason I'm taking this one is because on the flight plan, it wanted me to do runway 33, and there's nothing
right
for that runway. Nothing. There's nothing to get into that runway. So we're going to do this ILS 15. The thing is, it will have to follow the glide slope. Is what it's going to be. The glide slope down to the. It's still 3,000 feet where we'll catch the ILS. And I'll tell you, 2020 compared to P3D, big difference, man.
Oh, I bet.
Big difference. And we're not going to do the vector. I'm just going to go. Let's off 2. Let's off 1. Execute that. Turn 13 degrees. That send us to 293.41.7 and turn 30 degrees. Our transition be that PXV to get us, on our way.
There you go.
The thing that last night I was doing a test flight, and it's for Aviatife. Well, it wasn't a test flight. I was doing a flight with Aviatife, and I forgot to actually start up the tracker in Aviatife, just like FS Airlines. And I'm like, son of a gun. Alright, performance. Remember when I used to say how I always had to hit the performance button twice?
Yep.
That's because if I wait until he actually gets back in and then hit it, it won't do that. It just one time it works.
Wow.
Alright, so 5 right, that's going to stay the same. 32,000. Flaps 10 on takeoff. 2 to 1 on
Combo back button.
our thrust
Combo
for
back select.
takeoff.
Unselected. Edit selected 18,000. Edit selected 104. Edit selected 0. Edit selected 0. Edit selected 0. Edit selected 0. Edit selected 200. Edit selected 10,000. Edit selected KMSF.
Now, one thing I got to
Combo box select. Edit
change
33 button. Combo box select. Edit man.
is the airport.
Combo box select. Edit man. 15. 15. 18. 15.
Because obviously 33 is not going to work. Not airport, but runway.
Right.
Select. Edit selected 15. Full button. Combo box select. Edit 25. 30. 40.
And I don't know this airport, so I'm going to say full flaps. Flaps 40.
I would definitely do that.
40 button. Combo box select. 0 button. Combo box select. 1. 1 selected. 2. 3.
Auto brake will set it
Edit
to
selected 2 button.
3.
Edit selected 1. Download IMDR button. Restart. Configure support company buttons. Connect voice. Pause. Performance. Performance.
Alright,
Edit selected time.
there we go. Now we'll just wait for him to come back in. But
But
yeah, Brandon, me
me
and you used to a lot of flying.
Oh, we did. I enjoyed it.
Alright, we'll start tracking. Oh, hold on.
Place has got homemade cheesecake?
What is it?
I'm looking at a local place here called Fries Etc. and they've got hamburgers and stuff. And they've got homemade cheesecake.
Ooh, that sounds... That sounds yummy.
But I'm not a fan of one of the burger names. It kind of sounds wrong.
Yeah. The other thing, Brandon, is you have your employees that you can, where's my employees at? Okay. Where are my, okay, here we go. So for the pilot, so you get to hire staff. You know that AI staff on Aviatife, right?
Yes.
The cool thing is, I can go down here and see who I'm taking with me.
Aircraft is good.
I can go down here and I can speak to him. Now watch this. I can say, hello, comma, give me the weather for our takeoff today. Now the voice ain't high quality, but it's not like junk.
Right.
But
I'm sorry for the misunderstanding, but as currently airborne, I don't have real-time access to the latest weather data or the ability to provide current weather updates for the Indianapolis International Airport from where we
he's
departed.
assuming that we're
You might find updated weather information
airborne,
through the
but we're
onboard
not.
flight systems or by contacting air traffic control.
Anyway,
Your flight
yesterday
operations team on the ground can also provide updated weather information as necessary.
he was giving me information. We were talking about the runways.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Do we have? But anyway, the AI can do more now. It's getting better. It's getting smarter.
That's good.
Yeah,
Availability at
I asked him if we have an ILS for our arrival,
Each runway might have different navigational aids installed.
and he
In case
actually
of
came
Maxwell
back
AFB,
and told me
I'd
what
recommend
runway we
checking
should
the
take.
airport chart or contacting approach control as we get closer.
Nice.
They will provide you with the ILS frequency if one is available for the chosen runway.
He's acting different today. He's acting stupid today.
Oh boy.
Glide slope. Pull up.
See what he says when I said, what runway would you take if you was flying?
Yeah.
Based on my past experiences and without considering the current
here we
weather
go.
conditions, I'd probably opt for runway 15 at Maxwell
Yep.
AFB.
He said I'd go for
It's a
runway
relatively
15
long
at
runway and
Maxwell.
equipped with ILS, which can
And
provide guidance
He
for
says
landing in
equipped
case
with
of bad
ILS.
visibility.
So see what I mean?
But at the end of the day, the choice of runway
He can
would
look
also
at the-
deeply
he
depend
can-
on the unique circumstances of the day, such as wind direction and aircraft weight.
He can see,
Minimums.
basically he can see what the flight is you're on and look at the runways and
500.
what about taking off
200,
today.
100.
Do you think runway 5R is good for our takeoff?
Wind shear. Wind shear.
See what he says.
Considering we have already departed,
see, he
I
thinks we
can't
already
really provide
departed,
any
but we
thoughts
didn't.
about runway selection for our
Yeah.
past takeoff.
It's
However, in a general case,
It's
whether runway 5R
a
is
little bit of
suitable
a
for
bug
takeoff
because
or
we've
not
not
would
taken
depend
off
on
yet.
several
We're not in
factors,
the air.
including aircraft performance, wind direction and strength,
But-
runway length, and possibly restricting nearby terrain. A specific decision always involves these multiple factors along with up-to-date weather information and airport traffic.
Okay, shut up, dude.
I
I'm done
hope
hearing
that gives you
talking.
some insight.
Yeah, it does. Shut up. Okay, thanks. I said, okay, thanks. Let's do this.
You're welcome. Let's continue with
And he
the journey.
came back and said, you're welcome.
If you
Sure
have any
thing.
more
Let's
questions,
continue with the
feel free
journey.
to ask.
If you got any more questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, can you fly this thing into space to the moon? No.
I asked him if he could fly for me, but not yet. Eventually, I think Aviatife's going to have it where pilots can, where the AI can actually do more than even what they're doing now.
That would be kind of cool if it could fly for you at some point.
Well, like, let's say you've got a schedule like me and you talked about. It will simulate that it's doing flights for your company as well.
Wow.
That way you can keep your company afloat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But we gonna find out how this flight works out.
Oh, it should be a good one.
Yeah, I think so. It's amazing how quick that dust can apply. In a room.
Oh, I know it. Especially on electronic equipment. I'm constantly having to clean my stuff.
Yeah, I literally just cleaned this office the other day. And it's already needing it again.
Good Lord.
And dust is no joke, man.
I know.
I want to actually do some remodeling in here, and because you know I built that yoke stand. Remember I had that. Used to be a keyboard stand, and I turned it into a yoke stand, which is cool. But
yeah.
my elephant fell off my computer. I got to put him back up here.
Oh no.
Well, Amanda got me a stuffed elephant for Thanksgiving, or for Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
And he's sitting up here on my computer. He just
What'd you
kind
get her?
I got her a couple things, actually. One of the things was, well, technically that's not the only thing, but she got her a ring for Valentine's Day
Yeah.
that I had ordered a while ago. Alright.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.36.2.0. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Flight number 299.
Let me see what's... Alright, pre-flight flow is completed. So Brandon, a little refresher for you. So after the first officer comes back in from a walk around and the pre-flight flow is completed, what's the first checklist that you do?
I believe you go for the pre-flight.
There you go.
checklist.
There you go, buddy. So let's do that.
Departure briefing. It will be a left seat takeoff from
Kilo, India, November, Delta,
2.
Kilo, Mike, X-ray, Foxtrot,
Taxi route is per ATC instructions.
I actually
We'll be departing on runway.
05, Romeo.
Climbing via the departure procedures to an initial altitude of 32,000
The cool thing I'll say about
Standard
first
reject and emergency procedures
5
apply. Any questions?
is you can actually, no
Pre-flight
questions,
checklist.
you can actually do
Oxygen.
your own
Testing.
voices
Navigation
if
transfer
you want
display
to, like,
switches.
Normal and auto.
you can
Window
put your
view.
own voices in there for the
Pressurization mode
stuff
select.
that it says.
Flight instruments.
Oh,
Heading
that's
set, altimeter
cool.
set.
Parking brake.
Set.
Fuel control switches.
Cutoff.
Checklist complete.
Yeah, for sure. What did I do with?
Let's see.
All right.
Oh, good. It saved my order.
What was it?
Oh, I was ordering lunch from Miss Fries, etc. place.
We had Chicago pizza,
Ooh, yum.
and man, I'm telling you what, they've got the damn it, they've got the absolute best pizza ever.
Yum.
Yeah, their stuff is amazing, dude. Amazing. And it's so thick. Like, this pizza is so freaking thick.
Oh, I've
That's
had
what I'm
Chicago
doing
deep
along
dish
with
pizza.
getting my flight. I'm like, you know what? Before I get in the air, I'm going to come here and warm up my pizza because
I love that pizza. They're doing some sort of running exercise out here.
are they?
Yeah.
Taxiing to gate 10 using taxiway American 2456.
I'll tell you one thing. Chicago pizza is not made for a paper plate, folks.
No, it's not. You better be getting you a real plate to eat.
You better
that
put a
pizza.
real plate because it's messy, but it's good.
It is really good. I haven't had Chicago pizza since I was in PA.
Yeah, it's so worth it. Best stuff ever. I was glad when they said they were bringing a Chicago pizza here in Scott County. I'm like, oh.
I wish we could get one here. All we got is things like Marco's Pizza.
You know, I used to be okay with Marco's until we had ordered a pizza with cheese bread. Now, not garlic bread, but cheese bread.
Yeah.
We get our food, and I kid you not, we opened it up, Brandon, and it was one piece of regular bread that had garlic and butter over top of it.
What?
Yes. And I said, never, ever will I order there again.
Why would they do? That's kind of a ridiculous thing to do. Why would you do that?
They said, no, that's how we do our. They said that's how we do our cheese bread now. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
And whoever did the cheese bread didn't know what they were doing. Period.
Good God.
So, yeah, I'm just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But
I don't
yeah,
order
guys.
from Marco's.
No, not me, not no more. So those of you watching the stream, give us a little bit, and we'll pop back on the stream. We're not taking off yet, so just give us a little bit. We'll be right back. Be looking for your notifications. We'll come back and do this flight. But I've got to run this little update, and then I don't got to reboot though, so that'd be the good thing. But I don't want to put you all through have to wait